Barba Gaoganediwe. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Gauteng Tourism Authority. We're quite excited that the day has arrived. All heads of states are here. The global media is here. The attention is on South Africa. Not just South Africa, but Africa. It's the time now for Africa to reclaim its rightful place amongst the countries of the world. Consistent with South African foreign policy, the G20 South Africa presidency has been inclusive. Not just the G20 member countries are here, but the president was able to extend an invitation to African heads of states. That means they came with their delegation. That means more bed nights. That means more bookings for a destination like Gauteng, Johannesburg, and South Africa. This bodes well for how we start to use the hosting of quality global event as a catalyst for socio-economic development. Conversations are not just in plenary. Conversations are happening across the length and breadth of South Africa and Africa. And these conversations are about a just world order. They are about sustainability. They are about equality. And equality means even if you have a big economy, even if you are part of the G20, invite others to form part of the conversation. And that's what excites me about this G20 South African presidency, because it speaks to what the theme is about. We are not just putting this as a theme or a hashtag or just a byline. This is the practical realities, and this is how it's unfolding. It's unprecedented. The first time ever that a declaration in the G20 Summit is signed on the first day. That indicates that gone are the days of prolonged multilateral and diplomatic discussions. We need pragmatic, resilient, and equitable conversation and action. And the declaration of the G20 South Africa Johannesburg Summit sets a precedence that conversation, multilateral discussions should be about delivery, should be about socio-economic impact. As the tourism body also in Gauteng and in South Africa, this bodes well for us. It sets a blueprint of how we should continue hosting and staging global mega events, how we should use the people as our unique selling proposition, how we should build shared values and shared partnership with communities, with business, with the hawkers, with the three spheres of government, clean our cities, fixing our potholes, ensuring that the lights are lighting, not just lighting for the World Leaders Summit, but lighting a bright future for how we move forward as South Africa, how we move forward as Africa. But for me, the issue and the takeaway has been how the Global South have set the agenda, have rewritten how diplomatic conversations are now taking place. The Global South issues around poverty, around just energy transition, around lack of water, it's now at the center of the conversation. The smart climate change financing mechanism, among others, which is part of the conversation and is expatiated very well in the declaration, will benefit a developing nation, will benefit startups in the tourism sector that can't afford to put up alternative energy systems in their PNBs. They can't afford to put up alternative water in their establishment. They rely on this smart financing that is just and equitable. They also rely on a payment regime of the bonds and the tariffs that is also susceptible to the material conditions on the ground. Gone are the days where the global north enjoy favorable lending rates to the detriment of the global south. This is a central message that I'm picking, that South Africa's G20 presidency is pushing ahead, and this should be an exciting time for peoples of the South as we start to seek our space, pioneer forward to be amongst an influential body amongst the member nations of the world.
This is Ubuntu Radio.
A better South Africa, a better Africa, and a better world.